guys, welcome back to Tarot Tips 101 with Luna Chelsea. So today we will be talking about how to connect deeper to our intuition. It may be a scary thing to connect deeper to our intuition because we have to let go of our thoughts, we have to let go of our feelings, I guess, and actually just allow things to come through naturally instead of actually thinking about them. It can be a scary thing. Where do I start? How do I do it? You know? But self-awareness is key. So getting to know ourselves more, getting to know our likes, our dislikes, that kind of thing. Call yourself out on your own bullshit. Know when you are trying to trick yourself. Know when you are trying to go against your feeling. Feeling is key. Not thinking. Feeling. It's also knowing when to praise yourself, and it's also like training the mind and senses so that you can analyze what you want versus what you need. So you know just how you train yourself to ride a bike. It's like, you know, you have to train yourself to feel into things more instead of thinking about them. We're so used to using our analytical, logical mind that when it comes to actually feeling into a situation, we tend to second guess it and we tend to kind of reel ourselves in and pull back from the feeling. It's just about feeling into it. So the second thing that I can say has really helped me is meditation. Now, I don't meditate every single day. When I did start reading tarot, I was heavily into meditation. However, it's really just about sitting with yourself more than anything else. If you can sit with yourself for a few moments a day and actually analyze your feeling, then you're basically meditating. It's just focusing on the breath. Connecting to the breath, connecting to your feeling, building trust with yourself. So awareness to the breath. So meditation brings awareness to your breath. It allows the mind and physical body to rest and pushes our senses to the forefront of everything. So when we decide to actually sit with ourselves, we're not really thinking, or when we do think, we try to connect back to the breath. So when you start to think during meditation, when your mind drifts elsewhere, make sure that you bring awareness back to the breath. That is the key thing that has helped me personally, is bringing myself back to the breath. So focusing on taking deep breaths, focusing on breathing through your stomach and not your chest. Focusing on breathing through your lungs instead of your chest. Making sure that when you breathe, you're breathing with awareness and intention. So, you know, you can take 10 minutes or however long you want to take a day, however long you feel comfortable with, in order for you to become more connected to yourself. Meditation would be key in terms of, you know, really getting to know yourself more, really connecting to your own intuition more. I will say that, you know, in order to really fully read the cards, you have to be able to know yourself. You have to be able to know your intuition and know your likes, your dislikes, your weaknesses and your strengths, that kind of thing. I'm reading from a book, by the way. If you see me looking down, I'm reading from my notes. So meditation is also important because we're so used to being constantly on the go. We're so used to being constantly doing things or constantly occupying ourselves with, you know, a variety of different things. And this is just a tool to use to really help you connect back to self and help you to kind of feel into things again and be present, you know. In terms of tarot, being present is probably the major thing for me. Personally, everyone is different with how they connect and how they do certain things. For me personally, being present is a key point into getting into connecting with my spirit guides, the cards, that kind of thing. Connecting deeper to your intuition allows a portal to open so that you can kind of decipher whether this is right for you or whether something isn't right for you, you know? But at the same time, you're never always going to know the answers to everything. Sometimes Spirit wants you to allow yourself to experience something rather than know it. Sometimes we have to learn valuable lessons in order to actually progress and grow through our journey. So, you know, don't think that just because you have a tarot deck that you're going to know the answers to everything all at once. So in terms of connecting deeper to your own intuition, spending time with yourself is really, really key. And if you have spent a lot of time with yourself, spend time with other people. You know, they're basically the same thing on the opposite ends of the spectrum. You need to know yourself, but you also need to know other people and connections too, you know. Connections is where people thrive. Connections is where people learn about each other and even learn about yourself. You know, they balance each other very well. So making sure that you're having a good balance, but also making sure that you are, when you're actually with yourself, be present with yourself. You know, try to take a breather from your phone. Try to take a breather from, you know, being enwrapped with everything else around you. Take a moment for yourself. That's the main thing. I'm trying to think about what other things. I haven't really written down anything else, but self-awareness is key. You know, that is the main point that I need to let people know in terms of connecting deeper to your intuition. Self-awareness. So you can journal, you can journal, you can read, you can meditate, you can look into self-help books, self-awareness books, that kind of thing. I don't have any on hand myself. But yeah, it's about training the mind and training yourself to kind of connect to yourself. And I always say, like, it's great to start off meditation practices where you are bringing awareness to different parts of your body too. So when you're doing meditation, when you're sitting with yourself, try to focus on bringing awareness to certain particular points of your body. So for example, if you're starting to meditate, focus on your feet. How do your feet feel? You know, can you feel any tingling sensations? What does it feel like to have physical interaction with your feet? And it's not even just physical as in touching your feet, it's about feeling into different parts of your body and becoming aware throughout different parts of your body also.